The Ministry of Health has expressed unease about the continued diagnosis of COVID-19 cases locally. Moreover, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar-George, in the latest media update, cited outbreaks from bars as a source of concern. Health officials have noted that the island recorded a total of 185 new cases in 14 days, with most of the recent infections reported in the south.
The majority of the cases were seen in the southern region of the island and Babonneau and Grosley in the north. We continue to manage numerous outbreaks emanating from local bars. The Ministry of Health and Wellness continues to support and collaborate with the Ministry of Education in the safe reopening of schools and is pleased with the progress for the last month. The school administration and teachers are encouraged to continue working with the students to ensure a safe educational environment is maintained at all times. The continued diagnosis of cases noted is of concern to the Ministry of Health and Wellness as we continue strengthening the necessary public health systems to manage at this point. The Ministry of Health alerts the public that we are still in a vulnerable position based on the high risk of introduction of COVID-19 and the variants of concern from the developed countries and neighboring Martinique, and transmission in country due to inconsistent compliance to the protocols.
The Chief Medical Officer, while acknowledging the increase in socializing as citizens emerge from lockdowns and other restrictions, implores St. Lucians to adhere to the life-saving public health measures.
We note the increase in social activities across the island, especially on the weekends, and the general relaxation of the public health measures. We continue to advise the public to remain vigilant, adhere to the protocols that are put in place to keep us safe. These include regular hand washing, the use of the face mask in public places covering the mouth, nose, and chin, avoiding crowds and people with respiratory symptoms, and keeping frequently touched surfaces clean.
Medical researchers are still working on developing therapeutics to treat COVID-19. In the meantime, apart from the public health measures of mask wearing and physical distancing, vaccines remain the most effective tool in staving off severe illnesses and a trip to the hospital. Public health authorities continue to exhort St. Lucians to take the shot.
We are privileged to have access to vaccines in the COVID-19 fight. Vaccination remains the most effective public health measure in managing infectious diseases. The AstraZeneca vaccine has been proven to be safe and effective in protecting people from developing COVID-19, its severe forms, complications, hospitalizations, and death. We continue to urge the public to access the various sites to get immunized at the soonest. The vaccine is available free of charge to the public at many venues on a daily basis.
Recently, the government announced that fully vaccinated returning nationals with proof of a negative PCR COVID-19 test would not have to quarantine. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.